Kansas City police have solved a 31-year-old murder case. Fawn Cox was just 16 years old. And tonight, we know the person responsible for her rape and murder was her own cousin.
It's a case that our investigative department has been following every step of the way. Investigative reporter Angie Racono joins us live now from police headquarters. So Angie, what ultimately solved this case?
DNA, and they've had DNA for 3 decades, but they never got a match in the federal database, which is called CODIS. So they went to the FBI and they did genetic genealogy, and that's where they look in public databases and they find relatives of the killer and then work their way backwards towards a suspect. In this case, testing revealed the killer was Fawn's cousin. His name is Donald Cox Jr., and he's been dead since 2006. So that means there will be no trial, but this case is officially cleared. The answer is tough for the family, but they do have closure. Fawn's family tells me Donald was troubled. Now, Fawn's family has been very vocal about the need for advanced DNA testing. They even offered at some points to pay for it themselves. That's because the Kansas City Police Department doesn't have the money to do this testing. Fawn's case was actually solved due to a partnership with the FBI.
This is what every investigator, every detective works for, is this day when they can sit down with a family member of a murder victim and tell them that definitively who is responsible for their loved one's death. It doesn't bring that person back. In this case, we don't even get to bring that person to justice because they died years ago. But it brings that closure for that family.
The family always suspected Fawn knew her killer, and that's because no one heard Fawn scream that night, and the killer knew how to sneak in the second-floor bedroom by climbing up on the porch and accessing the window. Now, you will hear much more from Fawn's family coming up at 6 o'clock, but for now, this case is solved and it is cleared. Reporting live from police headquarters, Angie Racono, KCTV5 News.